Put on the Michelin Defenders. This is the mileage when I put them on. Here they are on the truck. Now, after having the all-terrains on the truck for so long, they look kind of like bicycle tires, but it is what it is. Let's see what the tread depth indicator says. 16-30 seconds. Just to make sure, we'll check this one too. It still says 16-30 seconds. So here's another. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be right at 16-30 seconds. But just for comparison, the BF Goodrich, yeah, 16. So just for comparison, the BF Goodrich had 15-30 seconds and the Toyos had 18-30 seconds when I put them on. So it is July the 14th or 15th, can't remember. But it's been a while since I did an update on the tires. 62,032 miles, 0.4. And you can see there, still look pretty decent. So let's see what the tread looks like. 13-30 seconds. Check it again on the outside. 10-30 seconds. Whatever reason, they seem to be wearing a little bit more on the outside. Still 10-30 seconds. And then right there, about 13. And they all look to me to be about the same. I keep them rotated religiously, just like the other tires that I had on here. We'll move to the back. And these are a little less than 10. They're all ready to be rotated. I should have already rotated them again. But I'm headed out to, that's right at 13, just like the front one. And you get them on the other side. Should be right at 10. A little better than 10. But so far, like I say, they're holding up great. They're wearing great. The ride is not what I would expect from them. I expected a little smoother ride, but holding up fine. So servicing the truck today is October 10th. I was rotating my tires and thought I would give a little update. I just did the math on it and I'm right at 88,000 miles on the Michelin Defenders. Now that right there looks pretty doggone good to have 88,000 miles on it. This right here, I'm not so happy about. It's on the wear indicators right there, so that could get me in trouble. So these are gonna have to come off when they still got all that rubber on them. So that being said, I've already ordered another set of the BF Goodrich KO2s, and I'll tell you why. On these tires, just point blank, the BF Goodrich KO2s are cheaper and they ride better and they have better traction. These have good traction for more of a street tire, you know, have the street tread, but I expected a whole lot better ride, especially for the money, you know. And I got over 100,000 out of the BF Goodriches, and they wore down completely flat all the way across. I still have those. And these, so thin on the outside edges, there's no way I could change anything and wear that center out before the outside edges are gone. And I'm, like I say, with that being that thin, and the wear indicators right here, almost level, I believe they can get me in trouble for long. So, anyway, another update when we change them out. I do believe this will be the last rotation before we change them out. Alright guys, so here at Monteith in Littleberry, and today's the day we're pulling the Michelins off. And to look at these, they still have a bunch of rubber on them. And the reason I'm pulling them off though, if you see right here, how it's down to the wear indicators on the side, even though it's got all that tread in the center right there on the side, I'm just not comfortable with that as far as getting DOT. Now, if I wasn't riding out on the interstate, if I was just riding around the house, that wouldn't be a problem at all. I am, as soon as that guy gets by, I am pretty happy with how these have wore down, but you know, and I don't know, I am pretty happy with how these have wore down, how they wore pretty much all the way across, but it does seem like the outside edges wore down faster than the centers, and I haven't changed anything from what I have been doing, like with the BFGs or the Goodyears that was on here when I first bought the truck. But anyway, we'll get in here and see how many miles these tires have on them, and then I can let you know a little bit more about what I think about it. So I got back out and looked with my glasses because I'm getting old, and the outside of the tires was between 4 and 6 all the way around on all 4 tires. It was somewhere between 4 and 6, none over 6, none under 4. In the center, it was between 9 and 11. There was some spots I got on one tire that would be almost 11, and there was another one that was right at 9. So that's on all 4 tires. Why they wore like that, I'm not really sure, because I do feel like they wore more on the outside edges than the other tires that I've had on here. And I did rotate them, and air pressure was the same and everything. Now, they do call for 80 psi, and I was only running 65 in the front, 75 in the back, just like the truck calls for, like I have all the other tires I've been on, and they didn't seem to taper off on the edges as bad as these did. Would I recommend them to someone? Yeah. I mean, they're more expensive, but if you got it like that and you like the Michelin name brand, sure. But I do feel like you get a cheaper tire that would last about the same. When I put these tires on, the truck had 344,581 miles on it. Today it has 438,048 miles on it. That left me with 93,461 miles I got on the tires. I don't feel like nothing wrong with that. That's mostly interstate driving, pretty much all interstate driving with a load on. That's pretty good. The first set of KO2s that I had on here, the BF Goodrich, I got 80. If I remember right, I'm going off memory. I think I got 82 on the first set, 86,000 on the second set. That last set blew my mind and got me 100. I want to say it was 106,000. And you know, to me, these two sets of tires are very comparable, the KO2s and the Michelin Defenders. The traction, I didn't ever get it off in really soupy mud or anything like that, but the snow and the mud that I did get it in, I was very impressed with the traction that these tires have. It's not as good as the KO2s, I don't believe, but it is very good for what they are. The ride from the KO2s to these, I could not tell the difference. These ride more like an all-terrain tire. I wasn't as impressed as I thought I would be by the ride of these. I thought with them having more of a streetable tread, and their Michelins, they're almost $250 or a little over $250 more expensive for the set. I thought they were going to ride exceptionally good, and they rode about the same as the BF Goodrich KO2s, in my opinion, on this truck. So yeah, all in all, would I recommend them? I would, but I would think that I could find something that would fit me about the same or better for a little bit less money. That's my personal opinion. That's one reason I went back with the KO2s, because they were cheaper. The ride is about the same. The mileage is ballparking the same. If you average it out over 3 sets, it would be the same. And I just like the look of an all-terrain tire better. So anyway, guys, I hope that you got what you're looking for from this. That's my opinion on the Michelin Defender 265/60/20 on the 2018 Silverado 2500 HD. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.